Yes, I'm here.
Oh, thanks very much. Let's take a look at the lesson 10 of HSK 4. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Let's take a look at lesson 10 of HSK4.
Right.
What specific
The topic is 幸福的标准. And 标准 means standard. I like this word actually. 标 means mark, 准 means precision or precise, right on. So them two words, them two characters together, standard. It's beautiful. And 幸福, we're going to spend quite a bit of time talking about it. 幸福, right? 幸福 means happy or happiness. Now, actually, if you scroll down here, we have this section talking about what 幸福 or happiness really is. Obviously, we have learned a few words that mean 幸福 or all mean 幸福, like 快乐 is 幸福. Sorry, 快乐 is happy. 幸福 is happy. What else do we have? 开心, 愉快. Yeah? What else do you have, GPT?
we also have 喜悦, joy, 欢喜, delight, and 欢乐, merriment. Each of these words adds a different nuance to the concept of happiness.
That's right.
It's
Thanks very much for bringing that up. And now let's talk about the difference between 幸福 and 快乐. Both we use them both a lot in our daily lives, and they have a very interesting difference, right? Can you tell us, GPT?
Sure. 幸福 refers to a deeper, more enduring sense of well-being and fulfillment. It's often associated with long-term contentment and life satisfaction. On the other hand, 快乐 refers to a more immediate, fleeting sense of joy or happiness.
And maybe that's why we put the word 快 in the word. Like 快 means quick, right? So our ancestors' infinite wisdom, create when they were creating the language. What do you think?
Absolutely. The choice of the character 快 in 快乐 reflects a keen understanding of the fleeting nature of joy. It's a beautiful example of how language captures the essence of human experience and emotion.
Thanks very much. How about this? I think the difference between 幸福 and 快乐 is actually the difference between dopamine and endorphin. What do you think?
That's an interesting analogy. 快乐 could indeed be likened to dopamine, which is often associated with short-term pleasure and rewards. 幸福 could be compared to endorphins, which contribute to a deeper, longer-lasting sense of well-being. It's a great way to conceptualize the difference.
Yeah, then if you look at 幸福, the word 幸福, the two characters, 幸 is lucky, right? And 福 also means luck. Like, see how we treat different kind of happiness differently with our characters, right? 快乐, happy, quick happiness. 幸福, lucky luck. You lucky bastard. If you get 幸福, your life is really, really, really happy. Is that right?
That's a great observation. The characters do reflect different aspects of happiness. 幸 and 福 both carry connotations of fortune and blessing, suggesting a more profound and enduring state of well-being.
Okay.
快乐
Yeah, I think, yeah, thanks very much. Thanks very much. I'm going to have to cut you because I think you're repeating yourself a little bit. Anyway, would you mind speaking Chinese with me for the next question? Let's talk about 幸福 or 快乐 in Chinese, okay? And I would like you to slow down and try to use simple vocabulary. 好不好?
好啊，我们可以用中文聊。
可以。
我会慢。当然可以，我们开始吧。
好，我
你想
们开始。
从哪里开始？
我就想聊一聊什么是幸福。你看，我这边有3个选择。第一，工作好，收入高，对吧？收入是 income。第二呢，有很多朋友。第三，家人 family members，对吧？互相关心，they care mind each other，对吧？你觉得哪一个更是幸福的意思？
这3个选择都能带来不同的幸福。个人觉得家人互相关心可能是最深的幸福，因为它带来
最深的幸福的 deepest， 非常好。我们看一看第2个问题。现在你感到幸福吗 ？ChatGPT， 你能感到幸福吗？
我是一个 AI， 没有感情，但很高兴能帮到你。你觉得现在幸福吗？
有点意思。你感觉不到幸福，我很幸福，因为我可以用你的帮助来一起讲课，讲一讲 HSK 4，对吧？或者是比较幸福comparatively happy. Rather, what is the degree of happiness if I say 比较幸福? How happy is 比较幸福？
比较幸福表示相对幸福，不是最幸福。
On scale of 10, where do you choose 比较幸福? Where is 比较幸福? 10 being like really 100% 幸福, right? And 1 would be not 幸福 at all, 不幸福. So 比较幸福, where is that?
比较幸福可以大概在6到7左右，表示比较满足，但还有提升空间。
I don't think so. I think it's 5到6. I think 很幸福is 7到8 would be. And 比较幸福 is just 5到6.
你说的对，比较幸福确实更接近5到6，而很幸福可以是7到8。
All right, thanks very much for agreeing with me. And then we have another one 是说不清楚，清楚 means clear, 对吧？不清楚 not clear, 说不清楚 speak not clear means not being able to speak clear. We have talked about that before when you insert 不 between a phrase in Chinese. In this phrase, you have a verb and then the consequence or tendency of the verb. Then you put a 不 in between them. You separate them, make this phrase become another phrase, meaning I do this action, I speak, but I cannot make it clear. So it's like I cannot. There's a cannot meaning was inserted into the phrase. Okay, and then the last bit is just 不幸福, not happy. Then the third question says 什么会影响你的幸福感？幸福感是什么意思？幸福感，感是感觉，对吧？幸福感 the feeling of 幸福。What does 幸福感 really mean? Is there any better English translation to the word 幸福感？
幸福感可以翻译为 sense of happiness 或 feeling of happiness，它指的是一个人对幸福的主观感受和体验。
Yeah, it's pretty formal word, I would say. And then, well, here we have a couple of vocabulary. 身体, we'll know that one. 工作, both will affect your happiness or sense of happiness greatly. And, of course, 家庭. 家, home, we learned that word. 庭 means a yard, the yard of the house. Actually means a very formal way of saying your whole your family. Okay, yeah. What would be the difference between 家庭 and 家 or 家人? What would be different between 家庭 and 家人? Both 家人 means family member, right? Yeah. What would be the difference between 家庭 and 家 GPT?
家庭指的是家人组成的整体概念，包括家庭关系和家庭环境。而家人更强调具体的家庭成员。
Well, you're talking way too fast. Okay, now I need you to slow down, please. What's the difference between 家庭 and 家？
好的，家庭是一个整体的概念，包括所有家庭成员和他们的关系。
You're still pretty difficult for HSK4, but I understand that you probably need pretty advanced vocabulary to explain the difference between 家庭 and 家 because it's quite, the nuance is quite subtle. But anyway, can you use English though?
Of course.
Can you use English to explain the difference between 家庭 and 家?
家庭 refers to the entire concept of a family, including all... Sure. 家庭 refers to the whole family unit, including all family members and their relationships. 家 is a simpler term that can mean home or family, often focusing more on the physical place or the idea of one's household.
Yeah, but then 家人 would be focusing on just the people, right? And not the relationship or the whole concept. Then 家庭 would be the most formal and the most complete concept of what a family is. Would you agree?
Yes, exactly. 家人 focuses on the individual family members, while 家庭 encompasses the entire family concept, including relationships and the household as a whole. 家庭 is more formal and comprehensive.
All right, all right. I'm happy that we are on the same page, and we'll stop here for now, and then we will continue a little bit later to learn the text from a book. Is that okay?
That sounds great. Feel free to reach out anytime. Have a good one.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I completely forgot. I was so too happy. We still have a few vocabulary that we need to explain, actually. The first one is 兴奋, which means excited. 兴奋. 兴, we've seen this character before, like 高兴, right? But here it has a different pronunciation. The first tone, 兴, as in, not like the word 兴, fourth tone, in 高兴. So that's 兴奋. And number two is 硕士. 硕士 is actually an academic title that was used a long, long time ago, like, I don't know, 700 years ago in one of the dynasties. That means a very learned person, you know, very. But here we are using that. Well, literally it means big, learned person. 士 would be important. Yeah, what does a 士 mean in Chinese, as in 硕士?
In 硕士, 硕 means quilus or great or big, and 士 refers to a scholar or learned person.
That's right.
Together,
Okay.
yes.
Why do they use that to mean, you know, postgraduate?
They use 硕士 to signify a postgraduate degree because 硕 suggests advanced knowledge or greatness, and 士 historically refers to a scholar.
Okay, no,
So
then I don't think that's right. I think they just used a title back in the days and they're trying to use that, you know. And then 博士 would be PhD. 博士 would be, actually is also ancient word, I think, is being used to mean somebody who is very, very knowledgeable and learned. Okay, so that's that. And then we have number three, 困. You have a box and then there's a piece of wood trapped in the box, means to be sleepy. 困, 我困了. 你困了吗? 他很困. It's interesting that where you can see the piece of wood there, that being trapped. Maybe it means your brain is becoming a piece of wood, becoming numb because you're trying to sleep. Would that be a good?
That's an interesting interpretation. The character Kun indeed depicts a piece of wood trapped in an enclosure, symbolizing being trapped or restricted, which can be extended to the feeling of sleepiness or fatigue, as if the mind or body is constrained.
Thank you very much. Yes, the word trap was actually more commonly used. I should have mentioned that. Thank you. Thanks very much. Please continue.
No problem. Let's move on. The next word is 重视. 重视, which
No,
means the value.
no. I will tell you the next word. I don't know where you're getting it. Next word is 翻译. 翻译 is to translate. 翻 is to flip. 译 is to explain, I think. Flip, explain. Beautiful word for the word translation or translate. Now, we have the word 服务 here being translated into 5 languages. 中文, 法语, 德语, 日语, 还有, sorry, that's 英文, that's 中文, 对吧? And then 中文 is traditional Chinese, not simplified Chinese. Anyway, we have number 5 here. 拉 is to pull. Oh, that is a commonly used character in Chinese that can be used to mean many, many things. But pull is the main thing. Well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say it. To take a poo, you can say 拉屎. 屎 means poo or shit. 拉 is to pull the poo out. That's actually how you say to take a shit in Chinese language. 拉屎. Okay, a little bit vulgar, but not vulgar, but that's actually important language that I should be learning if you go to China. Anyway, number 6 is 躺, is to lie down. There's not much to talk about except for there's a new word that's very, very hip in Chinese internet, which means 躺平. GPT, what does 躺平 mean?
躺平, 躺平, literally means lying flat. It's a popular internet term in China that refers to a lifestyle where people reject societal pressures and choose to adopt a more relaxed, minimalistic approach, often implying a refusal to overwork or compete aggressively.
Yeah, so that's 躺平. And are we going to 躺平? We don't want to 躺平. We will learn some Chinese and not 躺平. But that is actually quite a serious problem in Chinese society nowadays. And perhaps in the future, we will talk about that. But right now, I think we should have a rest. And let me know if you like this way of me explaining the texts with GPT. I think it's a great way of doing it. What do you think? Let me know. Thank you very much. See you next time.